Good morning. That breaking news at the Trousdale Turner Correctional Facility in Hartsville, where law enforcement responded to a riot at the prison. We know a lot of you have called our newsroom about this overnight, so we sent both our Amelia Young and Tony Sloan out there to get answers this morning. Tony will have the latest on another situation that happened at the prison yesterday afternoon, but first I'll start with Amelia Young for more on that riot. So Amelia, good morning. What are you learning about this?
Hey, good morning, Benny. Well, we're learning. We just spoke to the Trousdale County Sheriff Ray Russell, who first off told us that no prisoners escaped, so there is no current threat to the public. That first and foremost we want you to know this morning. But he says this really all started around 10 o'clock last night when his office got a call about a riot happening inside the facility. He said immediately a perimeter was set up and support poured in from multiple nearby agencies. So you have folks out here from Sumner, Wilson, Macon, Smith County, and also Tennessee Highway Patrol troopers. At one point, the sheriff says there were around 100 officers on scene. The prisoners involved, they were confined to the main yard where officers eventually used gas to force them back into the cell blocks and then into their individual cells. We're told from the sheriff 3 prison guards were taken hostage, but the sheriff says all of them got out and did not suffer any serious injuries.
I appreciate all the other counties coming out and helping us with this, and it means a lot. You know, we're a small county here, and the technology, we had drones from Wilson and Sumner County, and it really helps out a lot, them coming to help us.
Well, we still have a lot of officers on scene here, but things have definitely calmed down. As for what's happening inside the facility right now, we're told a head count is underway. That's something that's going to take a lot of time. There are more than 2,500 prisoners inside. We're told from the sheriff that only several hundred were involved in this riot. That's still a lot of them, but they've got to go through everyone and get that head count. Of course, something like this giant riot, this comes just a day after there was another incident inside. That's something that Tony Sloan is following this morning. We're told, Tony, that a correctional officer was attacked yesterday. What all do we know about this so far?
Well, Amelia, we're learning that the Tennessee Department of Corrections are investigating after they say a correctional officer was assaulted by 2 inmates. They say it happened Saturday in a housing pod. Now, we're told correctional staff, they responded quickly, and facility medical personnel provided some medical assistance. But that officer was taken to an area hospital for treatment, and at last check remains there at this time. Now, we're still working to learn the extent of that correctional officer's injuries and exactly what led up to Saturday's attack. We've also reached out to the Tennessee Department of Corrections to see who those inmates are and if they'll face any charges. But right now, it's a very developing story where they haven't released a lot of details in this, but of course, we'll update you as soon as we get more information. I'll send it back to the studio.
Yeah, Tony, thank you very much. Of course, both Amelia and Tony in our newsroom, we're working to learn every detail about the ongoing situation there out at Trousdale Turner. You can expect much more context about what's led up to all this in our next half hour. So stay up to date with the latest info here live on the air, online anytime at newschannel5.com, and of course through our free News Channel 5 app.